Hello, my name is Adam Smith. I'm the congressman who represents the 9th District in the state of Washington, and I want to thank all of the folks for putting on this job fair today for our veterans. One of the most important things that we can do to help support the men and women who have served in our country, who have fought bravely to protect our freedom, is to make sure that when they come home and when they leave the service, they can find jobs, they can find employment and integrate back into our community. And more important than that, this is an incredible opportunity for Puget Sound businesses. The men and women who serve in our armed forces are some of the most talented, well-trained, and disciplined employees you would ever want to find. The challenge is matching them up with the right jobs and with the right companies, matching the skills that they had in the military with the skills that they will need to use in the private sector. And I think those skills are a perfect match, but regrettably our system is not always set up to match them. So having job fairs like this is an opportunity for businesses to meet our veterans, to meet the people who have served, and learn what those skills are and to give them those opportunities. There's also just a lot of things that businesses and government can do to make sure that we employ our veterans, to give veterans preferences, to encourage businesses to reach out and employ veterans. And a number of companies have done that. Starbucks in particular has set a goal of hiring 10,000 veterans. A number of other companies have done the same thing. I think this is an incredibly important step. And job fairs like this give an opportunity to bring our veterans together with the business community so that they can learn how beneficial it will be to hire veterans. I think it's one of the most important things that we can do, as I said. So I'm proud to continue to support that. I'll continue to support legislation on the federal level that gives veteran preferences, and I think as importantly, work with local businesses to encourage them to reach out and affirmatively find veterans and employ them. As like I said, a lot of times the skills that you have in the military don't translate necessarily to one of those employment forms that you fill out. And one of the ways that employment works these days is a computer makes the first cut. You fill out the form, check out the experiences you have, and if you don't have the right experience for the job, you don't even get a chance to meet somebody. Well, a lot of times what people have done in the military may not translate directly to a civilian job, but that doesn't mean that they don't have the skills, the discipline, and the ability to be successful at that job. So we're trying to break down that barrier, directly link veterans to businesses, and make sure that they get the opportunities that they deserve and the opportunities that they are clearly qualified for. So again, I am happy to support this effort in any way. If businesses or veterans want to find more ways to work together, my office stands ready to help in any way we can, whether it's through legislation or simply through making the connections that are necessary between veterans and our local businesses to make sure that our veterans get those opportunities that they deserve. I want to say thank you to all the businesses that have done this. We have made enormous progress. The unemployment rate for veterans has actually been decreasing, but it is still not low enough. It is still higher than the national average, and that should not be. So we're going to keep working tirelessly until we give all of our veterans the employment opportunities that they deserve. A job fair like this is a good place to start, good place to help, but there's much, much more that we're going to do to make sure that our veterans get the jobs that they deserve and that businesses recognize the unique skills and talents that veterans can bring to their companies. So thank you for the chance to say a few words. Hope the job fair goes well, and again, whatever I can do to help. Thank you.